Sometimes, a disappearance doesn't happen with noise. It happens in silence. The system never catches in time. And years later, you're left asking, not what happened, but when she stopped being real to the record. She didn't die on camera, and she was never found. Later, one day in December, becomes the final, confirmed point of her life. After she leaves her home, there is no continuous documentary record confirming her continued existence. From that moment on, the story stops being a story. It becomes a gap in history. Some people start writing their lives before they even understand what life is. And sometimes, that kind of imagination doesn't grow up, it just disappears into itself. She was born in 1914 in the United States. From a very early age, she didn't just write stories, she built entire worlds. By age 7, short stories. By age 12, a completed novel. In 1927, she publishes The House Without Windows. It receives literary attention and recognition. Contemporary accounts describe her as a deeply imaginative child, often withdrawn into inner worlds. Early success can look like a blessing until it becomes a fixed identity you can't outgrow. And for some people, childhood fame is not a beginning, it's a pressure point. In her teenage years, she publishes a second novel, The Voyage of the Normandy. She becomes a literary sensation. But behind that success, things begin to shift. Her father leaves the family. Financial stability collapses. Pressure and expectations increase. A gap begins to form between the child prodigy image and any sustainable adult creative path. Sometimes, the earliest adult decisions don't open a life, they close one. And after that, disappearance doesn't look like leaving, it looks like fading. At age 16, she marries Nelson Rogers. After that, her presence in the literary world slowly disappears. Financial difficulties, personal conflicts, declining creative output. By the 1930s, her life becomes almost entirely private. Some lives only become visible when you start looking for what's missing. And that's usually where the trail ends. By the late 1930s, she is living in Brooklyn, New York. An unstable marriage and financial strain, emotional distress, described in letters and later biographical reconstructions. Her exact address is known in archival material, but is rarely included in public summaries. The most dangerous part of any missing persons case is not the disappearance, it's the silence before anyone notices. Because that's where every trace starts to decay. After a certain point, there is no consistent documentation tracking her day-to-day life. Movement records and contact logs. Regular administrative updates, just absence in the record. Sometimes, a disappearance doesn't look like escape, it looks like a normal day. And that's exactly what makes it irreversible. On December 7, 1939, she leaves her home after a domestic argument. She takes about $30 and she disappears. The details of the argument come only from her husband's account and are not independently verified. Her route after leaving is never confirmed. In missing persons cases, the first delay is often the most expensive mistake. Because once time passes, the system stops chasing movement and starts chasing shadows. The missing persons report is filed approximately 1 to 2 weeks later. Police response includes interviewing the husband and checking immediate contacts. Local area searches and no usable leads are found. Some cases don't collapse because of conflicting evidence. They collapse because there is none. And when that happens, investigation turns into reconstruction of emptiness. There is no continuous verified record after she leaves home. Confirmed existence before December 7, 1939. The disappearance itself and the gap between them. No financial activity, no address registration, no confirmed movement, no administrative trace. When evidence disappears, theories stop competing. They start coexisting. And none of them can fully survive contact with the facts. Suicide, widely discussed. Voluntary disappearance, possible. Accidental death, unverified. Foul play, no evidence. Some stories don't end, they simply stop being recorded. And that makes them permanent mysteries, not conclusions. Barbara Newhall Follett disappears without a confirmed ending. Sometimes recognition arrives too late to change anything, only to reinterpret what was already lost. And what remains is not closure, but interpretation. Her disappearance was not an immediate national sensation. Public interest grew years later through literary and biographical research. Her mother died without ever learning what happened to her daughter.